where it's probably, again, I think we're really good when it's like this, when we've got two positives now in brackets, but we get a little bit less certain when we've got something like x minus 4, x minus 2, for example. We're getting a little bit less sure about what's going on. I might even make this x plus 2 to start with, make that plus 2. So again, the same thing applies here. What should we do? What's our first step? Adam, what do you reckon our first step should be? Starts with C. 2 words, both start with C.
Crab claw.
Very good. So we draw a crab claws in. Just as a visual reminder about what we're doing, and that just lets us break it up into manageable processes. Sam, what's my next step?
From to x plus
X times?
x times x.
Yep, which is?
X to the power 2.
So I've really done that one. I've already got rid of that one, correct? Then I go to my next one, which is x times 2. And because it's positive 2 now, remember, we can't do anything with those, so we just leave it as 2x, don't we? So I've done the top one now. Now it gets a bit tricky. Why does it get a bit trickier? What do you reckon? Gabby, why is it going to get a bit tricky now? Because we're dealing with a negative, okay? So I like to treat that as a negative 4. So don't think of it as minus 4, treat that as plus and negative 4. So what's negative 4 times x? So negative 4x, so I'm just going to make that minus 4x. What's negative 4 times 2? Negative 8. Now if we're struggling with our times with negative values, which is nothing wrong with that, the way I treat it in my head is I just go, what's 2 times 4? 8. And then I say, how many negatives have I got? 1. So if I've got 1 negative, my answer is going to be? If I've got 2 negatives, my answer is going to be?
Positive.
And if I've got no negatives, my answer is going to be?
Positive.
So the only way I'm going to get a negative value at the back here is when I've got 1 negative and 1 positive. Cool? Am I done? I need to collect like terms. So what are my like terms there? Ronan, what are my like terms?
The numbers and letters, which would be x, 2 and 4.
Yeah, so positive 2x and negative 4x. What do I do with those? Take them away. So I've got x squared. What do I do now, Will?
Plus, wait, did you do plus one?
I know you're telling me.
I don't know. I can't see it.
You can't see.
Oh, yeah. So then plus 6 win. And then it's negative 2x.
Yeah, very good. Do I need all of that there?
No.
You're correct. I can have plus negative 2. I can just leave that as minus 2. That's fine. It's the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Sweet. One more example, just in case we were a little bit too confident. All I'm going to do is Shakira, first step. Very good. Crab claws. Second step, thanks. Ella. What am I doing? You're telling me what I'm doing. Yeah, so x times. What I'm doing, x times 2x, which is 2x squared. Harry, what am I doing now?
You will be doing the crab claw.
Yep, which is?
X times y negative 6.
Yep, which is?
Negative 6x.
Caitlin, what am I doing now?
Yeah.
Have a go. Have a guess. Have I done the top 2?
Yeah.
So what should I do now? What are the bottom ones? Which one? Yep, the first one. So what's that? Negative 3 times? which is negative. What's 2 times 3?
5.
Try again.
Wait.
6, and we've got how many negatives?
1.
So it should be minus 6x, correct?
Yep.
And then minus 3 times minus 6, thanks Sophie. What's 3 times 6?
You not know.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know, I wasn't saying that.
21.
Try again.
Oh my god.
That's 3 times 7, take 3 off it. Sophie, other Sophie's going to help you out.
Wait, what was it?
3 times 6.
18.
18. How many negatives have we got? So we've got negative 3 times negative 6, and how many negatives?
2.
What does that make my answer, positive or negative? So it's plus 18. Sam, finish it off what I've got to do. Yep.
So,
2x squared.
Yep. And then a 12x.
Yep, 12x plus 18. Very good. So now we can deal with any sort of problem, whether it's got 1 negative, 2 negatives, no negatives, numbers at the front, no numbers at the front. Make sure we get through this. Really important we practice that.